Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today, not even a movie or TV tie-in, but a food franchise tie-in. We've already had a McDonald's one, and that was pretty awful. From what I remember, I think I played this a little bit, and it was pretty terrible as well. But let's see, maybe I'm mistaken. Honestly, so far, not terrible. I mean, it's a silly little side scroller. Your character's a little slow. Okay, let's see. You don't have duck. Alright, so we're just collecting random things. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot. I mean, there's not a lot going on in the level at all. Alright, we touched the water and died. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so we pick up the big ones, we can hit the little ones. It looks like we have a ability. But I'm not seeing a way of using it yet. Up in attack doesn't do anything. Down in attack doesn't do anything. Alright. Ah, fish came up, bit me in the ass right as I was getting ready to do stuff. Like, it's not really... We've played worse, that's for sure. I mean, the game doesn't have anything really going for it. There's nothing really special about the game. It plays well enough, the controls are good, it looks pretty for the most part. I mean, we are dealing with a very basic, same kind of scenery over and over again. I mean, it is a Capcom game, so like there is that. We are actually getting into some slightly elevated platforming. Ah, might have jumped. I thought I jumped too soon. I mean, the level design isn't terrible. Okay, there we go. It is down in attack. Ah, we just didn't get there in time. It's very... Let's start over. There's no reason to continue. Honestly, like I said, there's nothing really wrong with the game, but there's also nothing really spectacular going with the game. I mean, I think the only reason the game is even remotely okay is because it was actually Capcom, and they did not source out to some really small company. It's still kind of silly to jump on the Noid bandwagon at the time. Oh, where did the fishy come from? Ah, that's a little obnoxious. Alright, fair enough. I want to test this out a little bit. See, it freezes everything, but you don't get to move, so... Is it really doing anything? I want to try it on a guy. Does it kill things? Okay, so it actually just winds up killing everything on screen. Okay. It uses a lot of your scrolls. Again, I mean, where does this have anything to do with, like, the... Ah, we're gonna die! The Noid. I do miss the Noid. Do you guys remember the Noid back in the day? For Domino's? Oh, Jesus, come on. They're not working with us at all, are they? Alright, I want to know what this one does. Alright, so virtually almost the same thing, it's just different effect for the same result. Instead of freezing everything, which doesn't do what you would kind of expect it to do. See, it's kind of stupid. Like, it's still above water. Like, the boxing on that is really kind of annoying. Because we still could have jumped on that and jumped over there. Like, we were on the platform and it was still up. I don't know why it actually registers as not. So really kind of... That's something that's pretty obnoxious. It just means that you have to take more time. Like, this is a game that you really kind of want to just try to, like, almost speedrun, so to speak. But the fact that it's not letting you because it doesn't register that it's still above water. I'm kind of okay with the one-hit kills. Whoa, let's not do that. It's a little obnoxious, and I would like to see like a little bit of like a health thing. It's like that one fish just waits for you to jump, and then he can jump higher than all the others. Not a single other fish jumps that high, but that goddamn fish, man. Like, you just want to be able to run through this. But then we get into these spots where we can't, and it's annoying. For no other reason than just annoying. See, but now it registers that it's there. Like, it's just... one little thing in the coding that they could have probably fixed to make things a little bit better. Alright, where the hell was that little fish? Here, right? It's funny that the fish only jump once. Alright, took so long to do. Oh, I get it, I think. We'll let him waste the 5. He gets to do that. He has a 4. Alright, so 2. I kind of get what's going on. It's a little unfortunate. We don't have any big ones. Like, he can hit 4, and we can't do anything about it. We're going to do 3 anyway, so we can get a little higher. Because it looks like however many that you choose that's more or less is... So what happens if we do 3 as well? Do we tie? So we have to get 4 more, and it looks like he has to get a bunch more. Let's just do 2. We'll lose by 1. We'll give him the 1. What does this do? Barely won that one. No, we seem to have... If he gets a 1 or 2, I think we win. Okay. You're kind of at a disadvantage on this for a little bit. I wonder how it changes throughout the levels. Because he's got a lot of 4s. He had the 5. And there's nothing you can do about it. You have a lot of 2s, 1s, and 3s. That was, like, honestly kind of more obnoxious and longer than it really probably needed to be. But, I mean, it is a pizza... of course, ice level, right? What silly platforming game is... falling rocks and ice. On a game that you take 1 hit and die. Oh, this is going to be obnoxious. See, stuff like this kills any momentum going forward in the game. Like, they just keep falling. Alright. Maybe it's like the fish, and... They had it already set to drop 3. And then that's it. Alright. So we figured that out. It's not as bad. Oh, ice with an icicle that you have to... this is gonna... And of course I hit the wrong button. That was dumb. Okay. We're gonna continue this one. Now that we see what's going on, it's not as bad as first thought. I figured it was gonna be like a lot of the games where the falling stuff just falls all the time, and we see it a lot. But there's a set, like the fish, there's a set things for everything. We don't want to do that because we need that so we can do this. I guess we can hit him from here. Alright, let's not hit the wrong button. How about that? How about we fight the suck and do it properly? That'd be great. Exactly what I thought it was going to do. Fucking slide you around and slide you off. Oh, that's just going to be obnoxious. Don't you just love ice levels? Lord knows I do. But honestly, it's not terrible. Like, the game, based on what the game is and what it's based on, it really is surprisingly a decent platformer. Like, it doesn't stand out, like, amongst all the other good quality ones. Like, it is definitely not, like... It's no Mega Man, it's no Mario. You know, it's none of the good quality platforming, but honestly, it functions well. We've seen worse. We've played worse. Oh, and then of course we got the other trope where the ice breaks. Alright. Well, that's Yo Noid. Honestly, like I said, it looks good. I mean, I think that is pretty much based entirely on the fact that it's a Capcom game. And even some of their garbage games still look decent, even though they don't always play as well. But all in all, it plays well. You know, it's nothing going to change the genre in any way, shape, or form. Especially for a 1990s game. Like, I feel like they could have done a lot more. They did add every trope you can so far that we noticed. You know, we got the ice level and the sliding ice things on the thing with the ice breaking. Like, enemy design is pretty boring. There's not a whole lot going on as we see. Like, the levels are pretty basic. I mean, that's kind of cool. That's one of the Noid things that was on some of the commercials. But all in all, like, for being a Domino's Pizza tie-in game, honestly, it's much better than some of the other, like, much better than most every one of the TV and movie tie-in games that we've played. It's right up there with the McDonald's. The McDonald's was Mario-esque, and you can feel the Mario, but it was actually still a playable game. It's funny how the food companies put out a better game than the movie companies. Like, seriously. So all in all, gameplay's decent. It looks decent. Good music. Everything is playable. There's no real glaring issues I can find. So like I said, except for the one part with, like, the water, where it's not underwater, but it registers as being underwater. It looks like they do decent enough with level design, changing things up, making things different. They keep enemies fresh. It's not the same rehashed enemies over and over again that we can see anyways. But all in all, like, it is a decent game. It is playable. It even has a story. Like, all in all, for what it is a basic platformer. There's no bells or whistles. Don't expect a whole lot. But if you just go in as another platformer, if you enjoy platformers and want to do something, it really is actually pretty decent. So with that being said, guys, thanks for joining me. Till next time, have a great day.